My name's Ben, and today we've got an incredibly rare car to show you around. This is a 2021 on a 21 registration Lexus LC500 convertible, and as of the time of doing this video, it is the only standard LC500 convertible for sale. There's a couple of limited editions, but well over the £100,000 mark, and this car at under £70,000 is just incredible value today. It's a one owner example from new with just under 30,000 miles, 29,800 miles. It's finished in F Sport white with the flare red leather interior, and it's actually two tones of red, which we'll show you as we go round. And most importantly, it is the 5-litre V8 version of the LC500, so the most desirable one, and just an incredibly reliable engine, but also makes a fabulous sound, which hopefully you'll hear later on as we go around the car. But starting at the front end, we'll do our best to point out as many of the features on the car as possible. And obviously, the first and most aggressive thing you can see is this huge grille section on the front here, which is becoming famous on Lexus now. So you've got the sort of smaller vent sections at the top, and they become much bigger as you go down to the bottom of the car. And then in the Lexus badge itself, we've got the radar, because this car has adaptive cruise control, along with sort of forward alert assist systems and stuff like that. And then coming to the lights, which are incredibly well designed, you've got the main unit itself up here. These are LED headlights with automatic high beam assist. We've got this very funky daytime running light section across here, and then this section is actually the indicators, so when you indicate they will flash orange, and it's just a very nice Japanese design. And the car itself is such a good looking car. We often get people walk into the showroom and ask how much money this is, because it looks like a £200,000 car. We've got 21-inch ceramic polished alloy wheels, so you've got these almost chrome sections around the faces, and then gloss black on the inserts as well, and black painted brake calipers with the Lexus logo on there as well. And to go in with that gloss black theme, the top half of the door mirrors are actually gloss black with the F Sport white, pearl white on the bottom sections there as well, and some more chrome, obviously being quite a famous Lexus feature. Flush door handles, which are really cool, and then at the bottom of the door you've got this sort of air intake section for the rear wheel arches. If you give the door handles a small push, they will show themselves, and then you can pull the door open and have a look at that beautiful interior. So as I mentioned, might be difficult to tell on the camera in the video, but two tones of red, so flare red on the seats themselves, and then you've got this darker sort of burgundy red across the center console and on parts of the door card as well. And it's just the detail. If you look at the stitching in the seats and the way the seats have been done, and the Lexus logo inscribed in the back of the headrests. And you've also got, if you look at the headrest here, so you'll notice on the driver's one, it's smooth leather on the edge. On the outside edges, they are perforated, but not on the inside edges. That's the attention to detail that Lexus have gone to with these cars. It is quite incredible. There is rear seats as well, and then this beautiful texture on the leather on the door cards. It looks textured, but to touch, it's actually silky smooth. You don't feel any texture in it, so it's very clever how Lexus have done that. Another silly little thing that I like from Lexus on these LCs is the sort of door locking bit. Rather than being your traditional thing that sort of pokes up and goes down when you lock the car, it's now a light, so that will flash when the car is locked. And then coming around the back end, we've got some more incredible styling. So you've got these hologram rear lights, so it's almost like a mirror almost. It's very clever how they do it, a very nice bit of design, but that will illuminate red when you're on the brake lights. Again, the indicators going down the sides there, and then your sort of reflectors across the sides there. And then the exhaust, we've got dual exhaust pipes, massive rectangle exhaust pipes either side of the centre diffuser section here with the chrome tips around them. Obviously rear sensors and a reversing camera in the boot lid there, and the LC500 badge. And I'll just open the boot so you can have a look at the space that you do get in the boot as well. I'll come and pop it from the driver's side. So you do have space in the boot, excuse the floor mat in there, but obviously with the roof down at the moment, that is your actual space that you get, and it's not like a lot of convertibles where you can move a compartment. The roof has its own compartment which is separate to the boot section, so you don't have to worry about whether you've got stuff in the boot or not. It will fold the roof at any time. Pop that down, and then obviously our high level third brake light across the top of the boot there, and we'll jump inside and talk you through some of the interior features in the car. So starting on the driver's side, first thing, if you have a look in the door mirror glass, you'll see on the right-hand side the little logo of the two cars. The car's got blind spot monitoring, so that will illuminate and flash orange if there's somebody in your blind spot. And then looking at the door card itself, we've got the floating door handle, which is really nice, and everything you touch in a Lexus, as you would expect, is just incredible build quality. So soft levers everywhere you look. And as I touched on before, the two tones of red, so the flare red in the top half, and then this sort of darker maroon red on the bottom half. Power folding, electrically adjustable door mirrors, and then memory settings for the driver's seat on here as well. And they are heated and ventilated front seats, fully electrically adjustable via the buttons down here with lumbar support adjustment as well. And it's keyless start, so I'll fire the car up. And you can hear that 5-litre burble into life. It makes a really, really good sound, this car. And you might have seen the car's also got easy access and easy entry and exit system. So when I turn the car on, it moved the driver's seat closer to the steering wheel, and it will move it back again when you turn the car off. The steering wheel itself is also electrically adjustable, so it will come forwards, backwards, up and down. And it's beautifully crafted with the soft leather top and bottom and the perforated leather on the sides. Big aluminium gear shift paddles either side for if you're driving the car in the manual mode, and then obviously lots of multi-function controls on the steering wheel. So our radar for our adaptive cruise control and the cruise control buttons themselves on the right hand side, along with lane departure warning and some media controls. On the left hand side, some more media controls, telephone and voice activation, and then this buttons over here control our display in front of me here. So if I push this button here, I believe it is, you'll see it moves across, inspired by the LFA cockpit, but you can have that moving rev counter, which is a very cool feature. I believe only Lexus do that at the moment, as it is a physical counter. It's not a completely digital display, although most of the information is digitally displayed. Either side of the instrument binnacle, we've got controls on the right hand side for traction control and a snow driving mode, and on the left hand side we've got our normal, our sport, which you can see makes the rev counter change slightly, and then a sport plus mode as well, and you've got a comfort mode at the other end and an eco mode as well, so lots of different driving modes for you. On the indicator stalk, you'll see this little icon here with the green light is telling us that our auto high beam assist is currently switched on. And I do have a heads-up display in front of me, which will be difficult for the camera to pick up, but there's lots of information on the heads-up display projected on my windscreen, and that is also very customizable. Coming across to the center screen, which is beautifully put into the dash with this lovely design which illuminates at night time. A Lexus clock, being a Lexus, they like a clock. And then coming into the center screen itself, we've got Lexus's own navigation system, so you can connect your phone, you can use their sat nav if you would like to. If I put the car into reverse, you'll see the reversing camera pops up there. And then if I come into the menu, there's one section I would like to show you, which is actually in the climate and then the seat and steering section. We've got a heated steering wheel and heated and ventilated front seats. And you'll notice if I come across to the headrest section here as well, you've also got air scarf, which blows warm air onto your neck when you've got the roof down, so you can stay warm even if it's a cold day with the roof down. Coming down the center console, our climate control buttons across the center here. You've still got a CD player, you've got a cup holder down there. Our controls for that center screen, so lots of different buttons and a mouse pad to control that center screen. And then you've got these really cool storage sections. So under here you've got the roof controls, and we will run the roof for you in a second so you can see what the car looks like when the roof is up. But you've also got two sort of sections of storage. So the main or first section here, and then you can lift this armrest out of the way, and you've got a much bigger cubby hole down there with USB and aux ports in there as well. And yeah, we'll run the roof for you so you can see what the car looks like when that is all up in position. If I push it the right way, you'll see how it comes up. It's actually a very fast mechanism as well, so you're unlikely to get caught out in any rainstorms. That will bring itself into place. And you'll see it's a black fabric top on this particular example. Goes really nicely with the F-Sport white and the red leather interior. And that will finish itself off nicely, and I'll switch the car off, jump outside and just summarize this fabulous and rare opportunity for you. So, as I touched on at the beginning of the video, this is a one-owner example with a full Lexus main dealer service history. And the key point with the service history is that if you maintain that with a Lexus main dealer, they will warrant this car until it is 10 years old, which no other manufacturer does, and it's an incredibly good point. You don't have to worry about maintenance on the car. It will look after itself, and it's a Lexus anyway, so it's not going to let you down. Yes, so just a fabulous example. Don't miss this incredibly rare opportunity for one of the best looking convertibles on the market.